You going out slight sad. Boy, I'm all about my bag. New drip, I grab. I just wanna get my life back. There's no complaining on this side. My is not tolerated, cause some off like an operation. Now my team way more consolidated. Sweet presidential, that's inauguration. Cause we cooking like Ronald Reagan. Chip on my shoulder, boy, I'm not for waiting. Divine timing took a lot of patience. Now it's time for the takeover. All gas and the brakes slower. Took a trip out to Tokyo, now I'm here in Paris for the layover. Oh, boy, your day's over. You mad at me cause your pay slower.
Yo, what up?
Yo, we here.
Takeover. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Another episode of Midweek Athlete Pod. This time we are streaming live. Check us out on YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Check us out. Go ahead and
we got a couple new faces
first, man.
Yeah, we got a couple new faces. Couple new faces right to the process. We definitely move into streaming more. Is anybody else echoing? Maybe that's me. It'll adjust my mic level on this one. But yeah, we got my homeboy. We got holding from H-Town himself. We got my boy Doe, Eagles fan.
What it do, baby? How y'all doing today?
Eagles.
Doing good.
We good. So, all right, man. Let's get into it. So let's just go ahead and state the obvious. Cowboys, Eagles, Doe. Since you know your Eagles are starting their championship reign. You first, brother. You go ahead. You got it.
I mean, first and foremost, you got to win the game. So it was ugly, but I mean, Jalen Hurts, he does what he always does. What I've been telling y'all he be doing. Like, the numbers ain't gonna look gaudy, but every time you need this man, you don't have to ever doubt what he gonna do. I mean, losing Jalen Carter was so dumb.
Stupid.
I mean, he changes the whole defense based off the fact that he gets double teamed pretty much every play, which frees up the whole D line. So once he's back, I feel like our defense will be better. Even though they did really good in the second half, that first half was terrible. Like, I was screaming at the TV the first half because Dallas was looking really, really good, bro. Like, and Dallas really surprised me. I mean, I know it's the first game of the year, but I think that's going to have a really good year. Their defense is going to be so bad that that's going to have to show out pretty much every game for them to be good. So, I mean, we got the dub. It's a lot to improve on. Our secondary is ass. Bruh, we're going to miss Big Play Slay bad. But overall, we got the dub, man. It was ugly, but keep the main thing, and keep getting them dubs.
Connor, how you feeling?
Shit, I'm glad you said y'all's defense is ass. Nah, but when Carter comes back, it'll help.
They were shit.
I feel like both defenses played outstanding in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I feel great, even though we lost, because I know Doe's gonna be on my head about it. But I feel great. I think Dak played a hell of a game. Most people are gonna say, "Oh, they blame it on Dak." I mean, if you're the quarterback, you get most of the blame, win or lose. You know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't think we lost because of that, and that makes me excited. Because that's mostly the narrative around the Cowboys. It's like, when we lose, it's Dak's fault. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then it made me excited because that second half, our defense we shut down Saquon. And I know Dickerson went down with the injury or whatnot, but that was the bread and butter of y'all's offense. It was just, we need to contain our running quarterback better. Like, we were giving up the edge a lot in the first half, which Jalen executed on it perfectly. But I was going to ask you this, though. Who do you think had a better game, Dak or Jalen?
I mean, that's not even a question.
You know he's going to say Jalen. You already know he's going to say Jalen.
But you know what? It's not just because – it's because every time you need him, I'm not saying Dak didn't in that game because he was particularly strong. And if CD doesn't drop those passes, maybe it's different. I mean, the Eagles still have time to get the ball and go down the field, so it might be the same result. But, I mean, bro, when you need it, when you got to have it, give the ball to Jalen. I'm taking Pat Mahomes and then Jalen. There's nobody over. When I need it, nah, bro, give it to Jalen, man. But one thing you said that I would disagree on, you said Saquon is the bread and butter. Bro, Jalen is the bread and butter.
Mm.
Because he is the system. He's had 4 different coordinators the last 4 years.
That is impressive. I'll give you that.
Jalen is the system. It's not Saquon. It's the run game, including Jalen. So that's one thing.
I am the system, James Harden.
Right.
I am the system.
What a bar that was. What a bar.
For real, boy.
Really said,
boy, do you know how much confidence you have to say that I'm the system? That's
What a
nuts.
bar.
That's next level.
It's next
Mhm.
level. So Connor, question for you. So you said Dak, you're glad Dak wasn't the problem, right? Or the reason that y'all lost.
Right.
How much blame would you put on CD for those late drop passes?
I mean, that's football, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make every play, but like when you're top three, because I think he's the third best receiver in the league. When you're top three and we're giving you all that money, you got to make those plays. And everyone's gonna be like, well, maybe that last pass could have been better, but that's a catchable ball, man. You had both hands.
All three were.
No, the first two. That's terrible, man. Hit you right in both hands. That last one though, he had a dive, but that was a great throw by Dak because like I forget who was guarding him, but he was right on his hip. He just had to make a great catch. And when you're a great player, we expect great things from you. But I like the fact that CD took ownership after. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, that's all me. But honestly, I was very disappointed in that. And I'm not saying because like even if he makes those catches, you still have to execute because we like a field goal wasn't going to win the game. It had to be in a touchdown. So I'm not saying we were going to score. But that's a 30-yard game, and we was 4 down. Like you got to make those catches, bro. You got to make those catches. So I was very disappointed in CD, especially you're an elite playmaker. Like, if it was Pickens, I would have been disappointed, but I wouldn't have been surprised.
Fair.
It's fair. CD. You know what I mean? Like you got to make those plays.
Yeah. Ev, your reaction for Cowboys Eagles because you had dropped out for a second.
Yeah, I know. I had a power surge. Sorry. Eagles could have looked better. I mean, they won a game, so how much better can you really look? But you beat the Cowboys who just traded Michael Parsons by 4 points. I mean, I expected a little bit more, but it's also the first game of the season. So, like, how much more can we really expect first game of the season? So, at the end of the day, I think the Cowboys played really well. I mean, they only let up 3 points in the second half. I mean, couple of really bad drops by CD Lamb. Really bad drops. But there's also bad play calling that I think from the Cowboys. 2 minutes, you have all 3 timeouts. You don't need to go to the deep balls too early. You could have moved your way up the field, gotten to the red zone, try that way. But you're trying deep balls with 2 minutes left in the game. It's not really gonna happen. And you can't stop the run. So you really don't need who you call it to be on the field. You don't need the Eagles to be on the field. You don't even want the Eagles to touch the field again because you're not gonna be able to stop them even with 3 timeouts. You can't stop the run and the touch push.
So, hey, no, there was no touch push last game. Let's not do that.
There was like 4 of them, but
there was a celebratory push tush.
Not for the touchdowns. For the touchdowns.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about I'm saying you can't stop it for the first down. So like,
okay, I got you.
So essentially, like you can't stop them from stopping the clock. Like you're not gonna be able to stop the clock. You're not gonna be able to get the Eagles 3 and out. So essentially, I feel like the play calling should have been way better.
Like more conservative. Really you think we should have dink and dunk down the field instead of hitting those?
Yeah, exactly. Dink and dunk down the field, and that way.
But if CD catches those balls, you're not saying that though.
Right. It's a whole different narrative.
I am because I'm gonna say again. Yeah, they weren't stopping the Eagles' offense from running the ball. You go score a touchdown. The Eagles run the ball, kick a field goal. Jake Elliott already hit a 50-some yarder. You go hit it and go into overtime. I get that. You're gonna lose.
I get that.
Yeah,
I would agree with you that we weren't stopping them in the first half. That second half, I'm not gonna lie, man. Because how many yards did Saquon have?
No. I'm not saying you're not stopping them, but you weren't stopping the run.
See, I would have to disagree with that completely. I'm not saying they weren't getting off because Jalen definitely had a good game on the ground, but Saquon not so much to Saquon's numbers. But then again, when you have 4 downs to get 10 yards,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
That's why Jalen is who he is. Y'all can stop the run the entire game. When you need to run the rock to win the game, you not stopping it. We're the best run team in the NFL. You ain't stopping that shit.
Second best run team.
You ain't stopping that shit.
We're the best run team in the NFL.
Nah, I gotta give it to the Ravens.
The Ravens for sure.
Nah, bro, Ravens. Because when you need it, I'm not talking about best any given time. When you need it, We're the best running team in the NFL, bro.
I mean, that's a far stretch
Between
because that's like
Saquon
saying
and Jalen with the most rush touchdowns, I'm talking about impact.
Jalen's rush downs
most-
doesn't count.
I mean, Ravens are close though. I can see why you
that
say
Ravens
Baltimore,
is
but
might be number one because you have Derrick Henry, and not only do you have just Saquon, like they only have just Derrick Henry. They have like Keaton Mitchell back there in the backfield. They have other players.
They don't have our O line though. They don't have our O line.
And they have a good enough O line. They run.
We have
Derrick Henry
the
just ran
best
for
O line
2K.
by far. We have the best O line.
I'll give y'all that. Y'all's O line is definitely not nasty.
Yeah, I do have the best O line, but I'm talking about combinations of running. Like Jalen Hurts can run the ball, but he's not Lamar Jackson.
Bro, we been doing this, bro. They got Derrick Henry last year. We been doing this, bro. Let's not just give it to him.
I mean, but they've been running the ball. It's not like the Ravens haven't been running the ball.
Not like the Eagles.
Are you? Yes, before they got Saquon, they were running the ball better than the Eagles.
Definitely.
Jalen Hurts. All right, bro. You can have it. I guess we're splitting hairs at this point, but I would definitely take the Eagles.
So now we're saying Jalen Hurts is a better rusher than Lamar Jackson.
I didn't say that. I said we're the best rushing team in the NFL.
Okay, so before Saquon, you said y'all been doing it.
But Jalen Hurts is a part of that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not, but he said
he's not better than Lamar. But Saquon better than Derrick.
No.
Thank you, Connor. Saquon is better than Derrick.
I think the Lamar gap is significantly bigger between him and Jalen than it is Derrick and Saquon. I'm not saying Derrick is nearly as good as Saquon. I'm just saying Lamar running wise is up here, and Jalen's like right here, and Saquon's right here, and Derrick's like right here.
Hey, but when you need
like 1A kind of deal, like right there.
Yeah, like
Saquon's actually better than Derrick.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is the clear-cut best
between
rushing
them.
quarterback we ever seen.
Yeah, it's like
no, he is. I'm not taking that away from him. He's definitely. I just think when
that's
you
what I'm
need,
saying.
I just think when you need it the most, like the Eagles have the best. When you need
I
it
hear
the
you
most,
when you
they
say
got
that
the
though, but I'm like, this is like, hey, when you need a 3-ball the most, does that make him the best basketball player of all time? You know what I mean? Like, if you need a game-winning shot, are you the best basketball player of all time? Just because you're clutch?
No, definitely not.
I mean, and that. Now, when it comes to clutchness, I do think Jalen Hurts is more clutch than Lamar because I've seen him in games plenty of times.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you that too.
Plenty of times. Now, if that's what you're trying to say, though, I give you that off the rip. They're way more clutch. I've seen Saquon in games, and I've seen Jalen Hurts in games. Where we've seen Lamar kind of like fail. I mean, that catch. Mark Andrews, come on, bro. You got to make that catch. But Lamar also turned the ball over in the first half. So it kind of fumble and an interception.
1-1.
Hey, I'm just gonna leave it like this, bro. We got four Pro Bowlers on that O-line, bro.
Right. So is it Jalen or is it the system?
Jalen is the system.
James Harden. I am the system.
That is a bar, but I don't think the bar fits Jalen.
No, bro. You know why I say that? Because he's had 4 different offensive coordinators the last 4 years, and ain't shit changed. They keep running that rock. They keep damn near leading the league every year in rushing yards. Between them and Baltimore, pretty much every year. So I mean, I could definitely see because Derrick Henry is a beast. Lamar is a better runner as a quarterback. Of course, he's more athletic.
He's a better quarterback.
But I mean, they're both phenomenal. I wouldn't be mad with either one of them. They're both phenomenal. I'll take the edge of the Eagles, but they're both.
I might be getting off track right here, and I apologize. But you think Jalen's top 5?
He is, bro.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
he's definitely top 5.
This. Go.
He's gonna stand 10 toes on that.
Face, brother. Go ahead. This
is gonna be a top. Yes,
is he
does.
top 3?
He's top 5. I think Jalen Hurts is top 5, but I have different reasons why I think he's top 5.
Is he top 3? I mean, no, he's not. He's not top 3.
All right, you're not that.
No, he's not top 3. I mean, if you did want to have him too, I mean, based off of just accolades alone, I could understand it. But me personally, I mean, I'm not gonna take him over Lamar, bro. Like, come on now, I'm not gonna take him over Josh Allen or Burrow. Like, but anybody else, like, nah, I don't see it.
So do you think he had a better game than Justin Herbert last night?
Ooh, yeah, let's get into that.
No, definitely not. Oh, Justin Herbert was carrying last night. He did his thing.
With a dog last night.
He was
a dog last night.
That man was
300, 3
318 for 3 tutties.
And the way he
That's tough.
iced the game on that QB wrap, I said, "Oh, this."
Hey, the way he slid to at the
Yeah.
end, he slid. He said, "Yes,
He
sir."
said,
I was
he's looking at the
that
score as
cold.
he slid.
That was kind of cold, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, all right, he might be in right now.
He's looking at this. He's literally looking at the score as he slid. I'm like, oh yeah,
That's game.
Mhm.
Oh,
that's game. I
All
was
All
like,
right,
ball
so
game.
let's get into Chiefs Chargers. So I mean, what was everybody's take as far as that game? I mean, Everest and I talked about it last night. Like that was probably that was one of the best QB battles we've seen recently, right?
Give Patrick some help.
Yeah,
definitely.
but Everest, go ahead.
Get Patrick some help. That's what that game. That's what that game
Quick, fast, and
entails.
in a
Get
hurry.
Patrick some help. Get Patrick some fucking help. Make some trades. Get him a real receiver out there because everyone was kind of already wary about Xavier Worthy, him being so small. I mean, he lasted the whole first season, second season, bang bang. He runs to his own teammate Travis Kelce, and boom, what do you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's out for the game. Everybody was sitting here worried about that. Other than that, Justin Herbert looked really good. The Chargers looked really good.
Looked great.
I mean, Derwin James, that nigga, he be trying to injure people, bro. I was watching the game last night, bro. He was trying to take out some people's ACLs.
It was
bro.
Pacheco and then Hunt, right?
Yeah, Pacheco
Yeah.
then Hunt. Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, like you don't have to go at there was a play where he didn't even have to go at Hunt's legs. He could have literally just broke up the pass by hitting him up top. He went straight to his knee. I was like, bro, you trying to tear his ACL?
He on that Ronnie Light hot time.
Yeah, he's on that Ronnie Light mode. Like, bro, you out here trying to take people out. But besides that, both teams look really good. They look like they're both ready for the playoffs, to be honest with you.
Connor?
Justin Herbert, hey, he's looking like the guy we've been supposed to see.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I think with Harbaugh's system, because I think before last year he had 3 seasons in a row with 4,000 yards plus or some. I might be getting the stat wrong, but he's always been a guy that can stretch the field and throw the ball down and really hit any spot. He solidified himself last night. He was making throws where it was I don't even know if I could have walked it to the receiver any better.
Mm-hmm.
There was a corner route right on him between the defender and the sideline, right in the bucket. He was making all the right reads, and I think it was really important to make the right reads. And when you don't got any open receivers, bro, either you throw it away or you get 5 yards with your legs. And he was doing that. He was making all the right plays. But I think the big difference was in the first half, the Chiefs were so undisciplined. And I say this all the time, bro. Undisciplined football, you can't win with it. Won't win with it. You know what I mean? I think they had 7 penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say the penalties killed them too.
And, I mean, granted, you could say Simmons is a rookie, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. But, at some point, it comes down to fundamental football, bro. Knowing the snap count, not doing holdings. You can't have false starts. When it's 3rd and 5 and now it's 3rd and 10, that's a big difference, bro, especially for Andy Reid's system. And the first half, y'all weren't really moving the ball like that. So you got to come figure out some way. But I will admit, Patty's Patty, bro. Whenever they needed it,
Patty's
Patty. He made it 2 Patrick.
That throw to Hollywood Brown,
bro.
The throw to Hollywood Brown.
Not even that one. You got to think about the throw to Juju too, where he was running. He literally just lollipopped it up there. And he
I don't think there's a quarterback
shit like that makes you unbeatable.
Yeah, there's not a quarterback that I've seen here in the past 5 years that are in this era right now in the league right now that you're making those plays. You know what I mean? And that's why Patty's he's number one. And I mean, his numbers might not say it, but like y'all said, bro, I'm gonna touch back onto it. Y'all gotta give Patty some help. Travis is old. He's not. Besides, you take away that one catch for the touchdown. I think he had 10 yards. You know what I mean?
Not even that. Patrick and them was supposed to score on that drive.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Kelce couldn't get into his route fast enough. He's old. We're finally seeing 35 years old.
His age.
And the shit he was good at before with his wiggle routes where he would just and then go one way.
That was the route. That was the route that Patrick Mahomes threw, and he overthrew him a little bit because Travis Kelce couldn't wiggle and get into his route fast enough.
And one thing I'll say about the Chargers, it surprised 2 things. It surprised the hell out of me that they didn't establish the run. They went to the pass first because they just came out the gate throwing. And I was expecting, I made my parlays run heavy. They said, nah, we throwing this bitch. I said, all right, well, I wish I would have got the memo. You know what I mean? But then on their defense, bro, they were making so many open field tackles. They were coming down fast and in a hurry, and they were not letting them breathe, bro. Derwin was coming down. Like, all the open field tackles, like, were being made. And that's where I was like, all right, bro. They had an elite defense last year. But I was like, all right, they're on their heads right now. But overall, like you said, it was a great game. I was very impressed with both teams.
I've been impressed by both.
I mean, when you said they got to get Pat Mahomes help, the first thing I thought about was run the goddamn ball.
Yep.
They ran the ball less than 15 times the whole game, bro. Like,
yeah.
You can't expect to win that way, man.
It ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can help them by running the ball. So I mean, they do need to get some help. When they get Rice back, they'll be okay because him and Pat Mahomes got good chemistry. I think the offense, I'm not worried about it as much as the defense, bro. Their defense look leaky, bro, because I feel like the first half, like you said, they came out throwing that hoe. Like, I feel like the Chiefs defense that's their biggest area of concern to me. My biggest takeaway from the game would be probably because, I mean, Justin Herbert's a great quarterback. You know what he's going to do. Like, if you had to pick
this is a year. This is a year for Justin Herbert. Like, either you make it done or people got to stop putting you like consistent top 12.
Yeah. No,
I mean, his whole career, he's been like a constant top 12, and based off his numbers, and
we
like,
never seen it.
Success. He hasn't had the success behind it. So now he needs to win a playoff game this year.
Yeah, the Chargers could be a super wild card team this year, bro. Like, because nobody's picking them in the AFC because you're picking the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens.
I mean, they can win the division. They already won it.
Bro, they can win the AFC.
Oh,
like as a sleeper pick. I'm not picking them, but as a sleeper pick, bro. Like,
of course, I see that.
I love Harbaugh. Harbaugh's a dog, bro.
I mean, I like Jim. I don't like Jim Harbaugh, but I mean, he's also a Michigan coach, so fuck him.
So we'll see, bro.
So there's that, right? Yeah,
it was a good game, bro. It was really good game. Very entertaining, and it's gonna be a fun season, man. I'm excited, bro. Chiefs need to run the ball more if they want to win, though. Like, I don't know what they need doing, bro.
I'm glad you mentioned that because, like, Pacheco, I feel like as a running back, certain running backs are different. Not every player is the same, but Pacheco, I feel like you got to get him going. He's such a hard runner, bro. He gets 8 yards. He's all fired up because you could tell, like, he was like, I felt like after like a big run, he was like, "Come on, like, feed me, let's go." I know we got Patty, but I'm a dog too. You know what I'm saying? Like, feed me the rut. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like that opens up any offense. You get like 5, you get 8, and then you give Patty the play action with a Travis Kelce over the middle, or like really like any of those receivers. Who was what was his name? Thornton, number 80. Was it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He surprised me. He had a couple routes where Patty missed him, but he had that one deep ball, which was a good catch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, the Chargers, bro. The Chargers, they look good last night. I mean, you don't win the season off one game. Where do the Eagles and their fans? They think they won the Super Bowl already. You don't win the Super Bowl off one game, but if they can consistently play at that level, they're going to be a scary team. They're going to be a scary team.
If they consistently play at that level, that's my biggest problem with that. The simple fact is, it's like,
because if we're saying Jalen's top 5. Justin Herbert, based on that one performance, might be top 3. If we're going
boy, you out of control.
If we're going off that logic, huh, Connor?
Yeah, we're going off that logic.
Ev, do your thing. Mute that boy Mike real quick.
Hey man, we all about the hot takes. I'm not muting nobody. We all about the hot takes.
I don't know, man. Look, if Justin Herbert plays like that all year, we might be looking at the MVP.
Of course, bro. That's my.
You want to go ahead and stamp that now?
Bro. That's my biggest.
That's my biggest problem with Herbert too.
Are you planting that flag?
Are you planting that flag?
No, I'm not. Him winning MVP? No, definitely not. But I'm saying if he plays like this, he might be an MVP candidate. Because also a lot of things goes with MVP candidate, strength of schedule.
Yeah.
gotta win
also
games.
kind of goes with MVP. Like who you're playing also matters. Like I mean, haven't looked at the Chargers schedule, so I don't know how strong, but they play the Chiefs twice a year and the Broncos twice a year. That's already hard enough.
Yeah.
The Raiders are free wins. So I don't know. It just depends. But 300 a game, 17 games, that's almost like 5,000 yards. So if he does that, yeah, you might be looking at an MVP candidate.
Random question
MVP.
before we
I need
go
to
ahead.
see the whole first week to see who's gonna win MVP.
The
Yeah.
whole just the 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
It's
You
just
got
one
it?
week.
We
It's
call it
just
after
1 week to
1 week,
decide it,
baby.
huh?
We call
That's
it
it.
after 1
I'm gonna
week.
call it after 1 week. Who's gonna win MVP,
Hey, Dak's my MVP.
regardless of injuries.
Stop that. But random question though to Connor.
That's strike two, bro. That's strike two.
How do you? What were your honest thoughts on the Micah trade to Green Bay?
Oh, dude. Honestly, it was funny because Ev had hit me. He said, "You good?" I said, "Man." I said, "Man, it be your own people, bro. It's like
It be your own people.
You know what I mean? Like your team does. Like they don't hit you when you do good. They,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We could have got a stud, and no one would have hit my line. But of course, Micah gets traded, and but my honest reaction was it was about damn time we traded him.
Yeah.
Did I want to trade him? No.
No.
In a salary cap league, you're paying him. I think what is he getting? 48. Some like
44, something like that. It's in the 40s.
It's up there. It's up there. So with us paying Dak the amount of money in CD, so that's 3 players, and I think that would be like what 40% of our salary cap or 30-some% of our salary.
Y'all played Deron Bland too.
Yeah, we did, but that was after Micah. But
I mean, I think that was a toss up, Michael or Deron Bland. Who do you pay?
Well, then that was a stupid choice. But what do I know? Jerry knows more than me apparently. Good trade, wrong team, not enough back. That's my honest thoughts. If you're gonna trade Micah, who's a generational talent, you get a lot back, and you don't trade him to the guy that just whooped your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got jumped in the playoffs, belt to ass, and we said, "Hey man, here's a gift. We just want 2 firsts and Clark."
That's nuts.
And you know the Packers, and I hate the Packers. JC knows this. They're going to be a good team. So those 2 first-round picks aren't going to be valuable. Granted, it's still a first-rounder in the NFL. That's different. But if we're going to trade away Micah, like, come on, bro. We need something back that's solidified. Like, I love draft picks, but in the NFL, really in any sport, you don't know what those picks are going to turn into. You know what I mean? Like, maybe go get Matthew Golden. Get Matthew Golden in 2 firsts or 3 firsts and some. Like, get something. Like, granted, Matthew Golden's a rookie, and I know that, but like, dude, like, I don't know, bro. But again,
he got a sack. He came in first game, got a sack.
Hey, no, I'm not gonna lie. Clark played well. And I mean, we were stopping Saquon. He only had 60 yards. It wasn't.
Yeah.
They weren't. The only trouble was holding the edge. You know what I mean? Like Saquon had 60 yards.
Yeah,
Jalen,
nobody was running. Nobody was running.
No QB powers up the middle. He was doing his normal Jalen stuff, making terrible reads, and then saying, "Oh well, I got to run now." You know what I mean? Like, and I tip my cap to him because he made the play, and we weren't containing the edge, which I don't know why. It's not like they're our divisional opponent, right? It's not like we know them really well. Like you don't know Jalen can run. Like, did I not get the memo that Jalen can run? So right. I mean, overall, I'm disappointed in who we traded him to and what we got back. But I think trading him was like you had to at some point. But trade him to the Panthers, bro.
But did you have to though? Honestly,
I think you didn't have to.
You didn't have to.
You didn't have to. But just being trying to be optimistic as possible, I'm trying to be like, you know what I mean? We kind of had to, but we didn't really have to.
You're trying to trust the vision. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I guess I'm trusting Jerry, which I don't know. I don't know what kind of crack I'm smoking, but whatever, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm disappointed in what we got back and who we traded him to. But because I saw the writing on the wall, Mr. Podcaster, Mr. Negative Nancy blaming Dak and his family blaming Dak. Like, I don't know, man. And again, Everest knows this. Big games, he doesn't show out.
No.
And if we're going to pay you X amount of money, we need you to show out.
1 sack in the last 4 playoff games. So,
And I'm not saying you're not a great
He does
player.
get double team. He does get double
No, he does.
team.
He does.
Which
But-
that affects the game.
Hey,
not honestly.
Did Aaron Donald not get double teamed?
And showed
He
out.
did.
It showed out. Like at some point, it's kind of like what we were talking about. CD, like it was a hard catch for sure. Like we're paying you're top 3, you're top 5, whatever. You're an exceptional talent. We expect you to make exceptional plays. You're double teamed. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. You're Micah Parsons. Did you expect to be single teamed? You know what I mean?
True.
So
That's
not
true.
wrong.
You should expect to get double teamed.
Right. You should work on that. I don't know. So go boys.
How did I think about the trade? I mean, bro, like, why would you trade him to the Packers?
To the Packers, like within the same division. If you traded them to the AFC, that's fine. But like,
No,
the
it's the same conference. They're not saying
conference.
Either way, they might as well be a divisional opponent.
Yeah, bro. How many times y'all pay him? And then, so as y'all know, whenever I think he's asleep right now, but another guest of ours, JC, he's a Packers fan. So this created another rivalry between Connor and JC. Y'all should see how these guys argue.
Oh my god!
So now he just trades him to his homie's rival team, and it's like, this is crazy. But all in all, bro, they could have got way more.
Yeah, for sure.
It's Michael Parsons. I'm pretty sure if you hit up the Colts line, we would have gave you a whole defense. Like, you know, like I just two first rounders is good. No one really gets traded for more than 2 first rounders unless you're a quarterback.
Micah Parsons.
No, you get traded for more than 2 first rounders unless you're a quarterback.
Jamal Adams.
So it's different than the NBA, right? Where the NBA can get like 5 first rounders, right?
Like a second rounders, a third rounder. Yeah, it's different than the NBA because in the NBA you can make an impact instant.
And the pick value isn't the same. Rudy Gobert, what, 5? Come on now.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges, 5.
Yeah,
Stop.
no, that's
come on now.
The NBA, it's insane what they do with their draft picks.
And then the NBA has they have one good draft every 5 years, right?
I'd say every
and the
3.
players and
Every
the
3.
NBA, the players have more power in the NBA too.
Without a doubt.
That's another thing too.
It's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
but my take on the trade would be the biggest thing is Jerry going Jerry.
Jerry's going Jerry. I know that's right.
I can't lie. Even though I don't like the Cowboys, I love that man. I want to give this man a hug. He's brought so much joy to my life. He might be my favorite GM in the world, but just I love that man. Y'all don't understand,
bro.
Man,
just like you had all off season to do this. It felt like it was a super rush trade, like you said, like y'all been saying, I feel like they could have got so much more back for this dude, bro. Like
so much.
I understand in the playoffs he might be a little bit down, bro, but the same way that y'all give praise for Jared Goff for carrying during the season, he carries their defense. Michael Parsons carried their defense.
This guy is hilarious.
He waited.
Bro, he carried their defense. Like,
you just had to say it, huh? You just had to say it.
Pull that out of his sleeve.
You just had to say it.
In his back pocket, real quick.
Hey, am I?
This is so funny.
You had 2 petty comments right there. The backhanded compliment about Jerry. I was like, "You love this man." I was like, "Wait a minute." I was like, "Oh, that's
you have to think about it." Yeah.
You call us top 5. Dak. You can have money for Dak, but you don't got money for Micah.
It's a quarterback. That's a quarterback. That's a quarterback.
No, I get it. I understand you pay Dak, but the amount that they paid him and the way they went about, there's no way Dak should be the highest paid player in the NFL ever in life.
Tripping. We got to reset the market. That's just how NFL. Like, bro, wasn't Trevor Lawrence?
He's been like the highest paid NFL player for like the past 3 years.
No, but they should have been paid Dak. That's why he's the highest paid. They should have paid him a long time ago.
No, I'll give you that.
They should have paid Feedy a long time ago. They should have paid Micah a long time ago. If you pay these guys when they need to get paid, when they first come asking, you bite the bullet at first. You don't got to bite the bullet on the back end, and then you end up having to trade a player like Micah. When Micah should be able to write his own check. Like, bro, he's 25 years old, 26 years old, bro. Like, you don't trade players like that. And I've never seen Dallas operate like that. That one thing I'll say about Jerry Jones, I was joking earlier, but I respect the Cowboys because I've always felt like they've always tried. Like, bro, you can't trade your 25, 26-year-old prime player and then tell me you're trying, bro. Like,
tell me you're trying.
It don't feel right to me.
Shit, I hate to say
like
it. I agree.
I feel like they basically running on the season.
I would say that the Cowboys have never like tanked the season.
But let me say this. You're saying like, and I agree with it to an extent. Like that's how it came off at first. Like, bro, what are we doing? Are we trying to tank for Arch? You know what I mean? Like that kind of like. But did the Eagles not win the Super Bowl this past year?
Yeah, for sure.
Right, and we held y'all to how many points? 24, and we lost by 4.
I mean, Jalen Carter didn't play, bro. It's the first game of the season.
I get it, and I get it. But you're saying Micah makes such a difference. We didn't have Micah. Y'all didn't have Jalen. Okay, I get it. Jalen's on the team. Micah's not. But we held y'all's offense to 24, and Saquon to 60 yards rushing.
But that's not going to happen all the time, though.
No, it's not. But I mean, would it not happen?
What are you trying to say? Is first game of the season,
first game of the year. Yeah. Everyone's running backs. You're more rejuvenated, and you're at home, and it's the ring night. You should have a little swag to you. You know what I mean?
And it's a division rival, so yeah.
I don't know. Like, I didn't think. Granted, 24. It's not a super amount of points, but you could say we can split hairs. Like, oh, they could have scored only 17. But we held the Super Bowl champs to 24 and we lost by 4. I don't think our defense was that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they were good enough to win because they gave up 21 in the first half. And again, I think it was mental errors just letting Jalen get outside the pocket. But I don't know, man.
You can't let him get outside the pocket.
You can't. And yes, you could say, well, that's Micah's responsibility when he is on our defense. You know what I mean? Rushing the passer, containing, like being that force that like disrupts shit. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
I've just never seen.
Go ahead, though. I was just gonna say the reason like Jalen was going crazy because you have to focus on Saquon. You can't stop Saquon and Jalen in the same game. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty much gonna get at too.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say
it's the same effect. It's the same effect with Derrick Henry and Lamar. They both gonna go off because you can't if you focus on one the others are gonna go off. So it's kind of like
and the way y'all played, bro,
had such a good game.
Y'all played so good, bro. The reason AJ wasn't able to do shit the way, bro, y'all played zone the entire game. Like y'all
not the first half. That's why Jalen did Jalen numbers in the first half because we were playing man.
Yeah, because they were playing man.
Said, oh, that run.
Yeah, bro.
All the DBs would have their backs turned, and he would just hit the sideline and just be gone.
Yeah, bro.
10 or 15 yards.
Y'all's defense did really good, bro. I can't.
I thought so.
On defense. Y'all defense did really well.
Because again, talking about parlays and shit, I had Saquon going for over $1 billion.
Fuck CD Lamb. That's what I know. I had that nigga going in the end zone.
CD Lamb messed up a lot of parlays.
I think more teams this year are gonna. See, I predict a lot more big games like that from Jalen because I think going into this year, a lot of teams' main focus is stopping Saquon. Like, that's probably the number one thing you going into the game saying, let's stop Saquon. I think Jalen's going to have a lot more games like that where he's the game is on his shoulders and not so much Saquon's shoulders this year because they're not letting Saquon do what he did last year, bro.
You can't help with that O-line. You can't. What do you mean? A lot of Saquon shits where nigga he hit the gap and went off for 70 yards. Yeah, that's the O line.
Yeah.
That's straight O line play right there.
That's true.
He hit the gap.
Best O line in the league, baby.
I will say this though, and I can't go back. Like my memory's not that good. Like I don't have a photographic memory, but I feel like you keep saying that. You stop Saquon, you're gonna let like someone has to eat, especially on a prolific offense like that. Like you're not just gonna stop everyone. We stopped AJ Brown, we stopped Saquon to a minimal. You know what I mean? 6 yards for Saquon, that's not good. And Jalen 8, but it's not like y'all were running play action with a QB power or a read option. It was really just hey, drop back, boom, 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 get out and go. You know what I'm saying? So like I do understand what you're saying, but it's not like for instance, the Ravens, they feed off of both. It's like, okay, we're going to establish the run, and then as soon as they bite, Lamar just whoop, gone. You know, y'all didn't really run that much like QB options, QB reads like that. It was really just drop back, take off, drop back, take off. And I will admit this though too, and I hate giving the Eagles credit. Hate it. Makes me want to throw up. Y'all didn't do no tush pushes for touchdowns, and I respect that. It was Jalen dropping back, taking off for a run. I was like, all right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So that was a little bit all right.
Were they ever at the goal line on the one?
Because Jalen scored.
Yeah, I respect that. I mean, that's the only time you're ever going to run a touch push. Those running touchdowns by Jalen last night, I respect. I mean, 2 nights ago, I respect those.
Yeah, they were nice. They were nice.
Yeah, I respect those. I wholeheartedly respect those. It's just the touch pushes. I can't like just get with because you can't really stop it.
It's irritating.
You can't really stop it. Nothing you can do about it.
Oh, the more y'all say it, the more I love that play. The more y'all talk.
Hey, I can't lie. If we ran it as efficient as y'all, I would love that shit too, man.
If we ran it efficient, I would love it too. I can't be upset. It's just you can't. There is no defense stopping it. It's more like the offense messing up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
True.
You can't just stop it. Like you have a 5,000 pounds pushing you in the back. Who's gonna stop that?
And the one thing I'll say, though, too, to add on to the tush push is more teams have tried it, and they get stopped. So at that point, it's not the play. And again, fuck the Eagles. But at some point, you got to look the man in the mirror and be like, oh, damn, it's not necessarily the play. It's the team that's running it.
You goddamn right. I've been saying that. You goddamn right.
I mean, they've been running it for 3 years. I hope you can run it successful. The play started in Indianapolis, so like,
no, I really did.
Yeah, like I know the whole history. That's like I keep trying to tell you. Like it wasn't like they just came up with the play and just ran it. It's just they've been practicing.
They mastered it. They mastered it.
Yeah, they mastered that play. They've been practicing that play for years, and they mastered it. Well, more so Nick Sirianni, because Nick Sirianni used to be the offensive coordinator for the Colts.
Right.
If y'all didn't know that.
Imagine being at practice.
Thank you, Colts.
Yeah.
Imagine being at practice, just running that play over and over. I'd be hot.
Oh,
I'd be hot.
I would be hot too, bro.
Come on,
Coach
bro.
again, yeah.
Yeah, no,
again. But people don't know about the play is like when it's a silent count, the quarterback doesn't even know when he's getting the ball. It's just something like that. So when it's a silent count, the whole O line don't know when to go. Like it's a lot about the play that's difficult. So it is a hard play to run, but it's like, bro, these niggas run to successful. You can't stop it. Right. You can't stop 1 yard. You can't stop 1 yard.
True.
Unfortunately, you can't stop 1 yard.
Hey, we'll figure it out.
Ev, do you want to go ahead and get into the too early all pro predictions, or you want to wait until later?
We can run through it if they want to drop theirs. All right. I'm about to run through mine. I can run through mine real quick. Let me bring up my notes.
All pro. Shit, do I be biased and outrageous right now, or should I be an actual fan?
I mean, it's up to you, dog. Like it's up to you what you want to do. All right, QB first team All Pro. Who y'all thinking?
All right, my first team All Pro QB is gonna be Joe Burrow. Yeah, okay. It's about time my guy gets selected to an All Pro selection.
I can get down.
He did way too much in this league to not have a single All Pro selection. Nigga made a Super Bowl. Jesus Christ!
All right, Doe.
First O line.
I think Burrow's team is going to be too bad for him to get All Pro, but I think Lamar, bro.
Man,
Lamar should have won it last year, bro. How you make don't win MVP, but you first team All Pro?
That's a split hairs. That's how it always happens.
Make sure
Joe
y'all
Burrow,
mention that Joe Burrow has to be all pro to be better than Jalen Hurts. How though? You thought I was gonna miss this opportunity? I've been watching. I just been working.
All Pro plus Super Bowl MVP.
Hey, that was Ev's first selection.
Like God, yeah. Go ahead and put Joe Burrow. There we go.
All right, running back.
This guy here.
I agree. This guy here.
outside of Joe Burrow, I mean, Lamar's gonna win MVP. He might be winning MVP this year. He ain't like that shit last year. He ain't like that shit one bit last year.
They're gonna give it to Josh Allen again.
But
the gift MVP.
My pick would be Joe Burrow. I don't know about everybody. Doe said Lamar, Connor.
Hot take.
I can see Joe Burrow.
Hot take. All right. And I can't believe I'm saying this because it's a divisional team. Jaden Daniels.
First team All Pro.
That's a dark horse. I like that pick,
bro. I just think you play your divisional teams twice, right? So that's 6 games. We see in the Eagles defense. Doe said it. I'm just quoting Doe, butt cheeks. You see in our defense, I said it, not very good. And then we know the Giants. So I'm just saying that's 6 teams that
the Giants are going to have an elite defense this year.
Oh, shit, they say that every year. They said that since Lawrence.
No. I hear you, but Abdul.
They don't have a secondary.
I'm just saying
Carter is going to terrorize.
This is going to go. This is going to one or two ways. He gets significantly better in his second year, which he was already good, or the second year curse and they get enough game film on him. Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Where they get enough game film on him. And it's like, hey, now we know how to stop you properly. I'm just saying, because I could have went Lamar. I think Lamar really is going to win it, but I don't know. Just dark horse. I think Daniels got something cooking. I think the Commanders got something cooking. I don't know. That's who I got.
West.
He got Jared Goff. No, he got Jared Goff.
I have Patty. You're insane. As a matter of fact, why did you pick Lamar? Pick Jalen Hurts since you believe in him so much. Super Bowl MVP, 3 year ago, All Pro. But it's cool. But this dude Jalen Hurts got a 2022 resume and Super Bowl MVP, and those things he's a Hall of
You know what?
Get out of here.
You know what I would say? One thing I would say though, is Jalen Hurts have a way better chance of winning that shit than Jared Goff. Jared Goff, no chance, 0 chance.
Nah, you gotta take that back. You gotta take that one.
I just said Patrick Mahomes is winning MVP. Notice how you keep going back to Jared Goff.
Nah, he said first team All Pro, but you gotta take that back. You gotta remember Jared Goff was in MVP conversations last year. He was literally finished top 5 MVP race, so that means you're good enough to make All Pro.
Shall we play?
He was second in passing yards and top 3 in passing touchdowns.
Bring it back up.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna bring it up.
Give me the stats, not the dubs.
Stats is how you get it. Stats is how you get it.
How it's just about
not putting up stats.
All right. Y'all take a listen.
Y'all about to stop talking down on Jared Goff. Put some respect on Jared Goff's name.
More than Doug.
He
make
be
a statistical argument.
He wins though. Staff more than Doug.
He wins though.
He wins and he puts up numbers.
Jared Goff ahead of Jalen Hurts.
I got Stafford ahead of Jalen Hurts
I know.
too.
Play better than Mahomes too.
Yeah, but now you're moving the goalposts.
This man says Stafford ahead of Jalen Hurts.
Is Matthew Stafford not better than Jalen Hurts? Wait, we not finna do this. Is Matthew Stafford not better than Jalen Hurts?
No. They just went.
Oh my God.
They just went.
In what way, Wes? All right. So
it.
that was from the
I
last
love
episode.
I love
the last episode.
That shit was.
But you know what? The question that I asked that still hasn't got answered is we know what Jalen Hurts needs to get better at, right? Every quarterback can get better. What can Jared Goff get better at? Y'all haven't said one thing he needs to get better at.
Because he doesn't. He's a good quarterback.
He's got.
So he don't got to get better at nothing.
You name me something he has to get better at.
Clutch.
I mean, all right. You said clutchness, right? Clutch. He's the only quarterback in history to throw multiple games with 5 interceptions.
He has 9.
Wait. Let me finish. You gotta let me finish.
10 playoff games, Ev.
Let me finish.
Don't try to justify his clutch when he has 9 touchdowns in 10 playoff games, bro.
I'm answering your question. You said clutch. Just let me answer.
So he don't got to get better at clutch. That's what you're gonna try to tell me.
No, I'm saying is not. I'm asking you, is not being clutch. You throw 5 interceptions in a game and you still win every single one of them. That's being 6-0.
Ev, you threw 5 picks. How you clutch? You're the reason they were in the first place, bro.
You said what?
You don't get credit for putting your team in a bad situation and then pulling them out at the end, bro.
Yeah,
that's literally what being clutch is.
If this is around the horn, Doe would get a point for that one.
Bro, don't throw 5 picks and then holler clutch. Come on now. F.
I'm just saying that. How's that not clutch when you're down and out? When you're down and out and you make a performance happen, is that not being clutch?
Why are they down and out?
So quick question. So is fourth quarter comebacks not clutch? Not considered clutch, but that's still being down, right?
It's 9 playoff touchdowns in 10 games clutch, F. It's 9 touchdowns in 10 playoff games.
You're not answering none of my questions. You're not answering.
Answer my question. No, answer my question.
I answered your question. I said no. I keep answering your question. You keep trying to say it's a bad thing. I said
really
no.
a rhetorical
you need
question.
17 points to win a football game. I've answered that question plenty of times for you. You need 17 points to win a playoff football game. Connor, am I wrong?
I'm gonna have to side with Doe on this one.
No. Do you need 17 points to win a playoff football game?
I mean, if you're not scoring 17, there's a problem.
Exactly. But if you need 17 points to win a playoff football game. That's only a touchdown. You throw a touchdown and your running back runs a touchdown, that's 14. You kick a field goal, that's 17. You're only going to get 1 touchdown a game. Not many quarterbacks average 2 touchdowns a game in the playoffs.
So you're basically trying to say that Jared Goff does not need to be better. Clutch.
I didn't say he does not need to be better.
To sum it up,
I said you tell me what he needs to be better at. You said clutch. I answered your clutch one. Name me something else.
I just laid it out to you, bro.
No, I answered your question. Name me something else.
Clutch, nigga.
Something else.
Clutch, nigga.
Something else.
Hey, Doe, let me ask you this. Doe, let me ask you this. If you put Jared Goff on the Eagles, y'all think y'all doing anything?
I don't like doing that because it's apples to oranges to me. If you have Jared Goff on the Eagles, there's no tush push.
No,
that changes the entire offense off the rip right there.
So wait, time out. So the tush push is y'all's entire offense?
I don't like doing that comparison.
Yeah, AJ Brown would actually be worth the money if you had Jared Goff, since he actually can sustain 2 wide receivers in an offense. But it's cool. It's cool, bro. We know.
Sustain it. He sustained it. He sustained it until it matters.
You keep talking about playoffs. There's a difference between playoff football and regular season football, and you keep blending them together because Jalen Hurts has nothing to stand on when it comes to regular season, which is how you judge quarterbacks to make all-pro teams.
Yes, you don't judge them off the playoffs.
Golly, bro, what's up with you?
Jalen Hurts have an all-pro or no? Jalen Hurts have an all-pro?
He has 1 all-pro. Congratulations from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, though.
And a Super Bowl MVP a few months ago.
He didn't have to do anything. You do know that, right? He played in the NFC Championship game and had less than 200 yards passing, and y'all scored 55 points. Yeah, that's a real elite quarterback. Get out of here, dog. Stop it. He got outplayed by Matthew Stafford in the playoffs. Like, stop it.
You're wild.
He got outplayed by Matthew Stafford in the playoffs. Yes or no? Remember, it's all about wins for you, but yet Matthew Stafford outplayed him.
No, bro. I always say it's about entire resume. It never boils
down to entire
resume.
Oh my God.
I've been saying that.
You know,
it doesn't make it right.
You know, Jalen Hurts has a better.
Why am I bringing
better
up?
resume.
Hold on. Why am I? Why am I bringing up? Why am I able to bring up All Pro? Why am I able to bring up Super Bowl MVP? Because it's resume. It's more than just one thing.
I hear you.
Entire resume.
So it's more than just one thing. That's what we keep saying. But you keep going to one thing. You only keep going to the resume. We keep saying it's more than just the resume.
Thank you. Because Matthew Stafford should be ahead of Jalen Hurts if this is the thing. His resume is way longer than Jalen Hurts.
It is or it
isn't. Let me
isn't.
finish.
Because he played longer.
I'm never gonna play longer. Oh my God.
So also you think so you say his resume. You know Jalen Hurts has a better resume than Joe Burrow, right?
That's why I wouldn't be mad at somebody if they wanted Jalen Hurts over Joe Burrow. I'm not gonna be like, nah, nigga, you're wrong.
Stop it.
If you bring out the resume, if you bring out off a resume, Jalen Hurts' resume is better than Joe Burrow.
It's okay to be crazy every once in a while, but you can't stay there, bro.
Yeah,
right.
No. I'm not saying I would pick Jalen Hurts over Joe Burrow, but if you laying out the resume, we're not going to debate resume because Jalen Hurts' resume shits all over Joe Burrow's resume. That's not debatable. Joe Burrow is still a better quarterback because in the playoffs, he goes crazy. In the playoffs,
he doesn't go crazy.
No, he doesn't. He had one good playoff run. Man, y'all be lying about Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he has one good playoff run.
Single good playoff run. Jared Goff only had one.
He's went to 2 NFC championship games and a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
In 3 games. He got carried to the Super Bowl. He had one.
Jalen Hurts got carried to the Super Bowl. Did you not watch our first 3 playoff games?
He got carried.
What are you talking about?
He won a Super Bowl MVP.
He threw for 300 yards.
Hey, Doe. So earlier in the pod, you had said this, right?
Jalen Hurts. Okay, go ahead.
Earlier in the pod, you said this.
What'd I say?
You guys have an elite offensive line, the best in the league. And honestly, I'll say it's up there. Joe Burrow's offensive line for the past 5 years has been Swiss cheese, my guy. And he's still.
And you know what? And you know why I give him so much credit for that? He took
because he's better.
That's why I say he carried them. That same O-line that you just said was ass. Joe Burrow did work with.
Right. So this is what I'm gonna say. Sometimes when you bring up resume, it reminds me of distance and darkness. Those are 2 of the best friends of girls, right? A girl from distance, she looked kind of bad, right? She kind of nice, a little dark. It's like, ooh, and then you get up close and personal and you watch them play with your own eyes, and it's not the same. It's just not the same. You get up and close and personal. You turn that game film on. You see, oh damn, Jalen Hurts only threw the ball 5 yards, like down the field. He didn't extend the play.
That's what we're saying, though. We're not saying that.
I'm not saying Jalen Hurts needs to improve throwing the ball. That's a fact.
A lot.
What he does not
This
need
is
to improve
crazy
on,
work on Doe's part. I just want to throw that out there to the group.
What he does not need to improve on is when the game is on the line, doing what it do. He does not need to improve on that. He can't get any better at doing that.
You ready for me to finally put the nail in the coffin? Like this is what we've been splitting hairs about. Jalen Hurts is a better football player than Jared Goff, but he's not a better quarterback than Jared Goff.
He is a better quarterback.
He's a better football player. Like he knows what to do in situations.
He's a better quarterback.
He's a great football player.
Quarterback is more than just throwing the ball.
Football players right now. Jalen Hurts is probably a top 5 football player right now. All around football player, knowing what to do, situational, everything. He's probably a top 5 football player. He's just not a top 5 quarterback because he doesn't do what any other quarterback.
You just said he was.
I said I would take him top 5. I said I would take him top 5, but I can understand why people won't. I can understand why people don't consider him a top 5 quarterback. You said what? I can understand why people.
I just want to know, like, on what planet? Why do you continue to not bring up 2023?
What happened in 2023? What are you talking about? I think we lost him.
No, he's asking you what happened to Jalen Hurts in 2023.
No, I think Wes is.
I'm asking him. I'm asking him what happened. I don't know what he's referring to.
No, he's asking you like what happened to Jalen Hurts in 2023.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago, bro.
That was last year, 2 seasons. But you remember his All-Pro year? That was 2022.
because his resume.
You know what I do remember?
You're like skipping a year.
Super Bowl MVP
You're like skipping a year
against Pat Mahomes. Super Bowl MVP. That's what
you know what I mean. Like,
so those other years don't matter, Hundo.
Other years don't matter, right?
Entire resume. That's first and foremost. That's my argument. Is entire resume.
Okay, so you know,
put my resume on the table,
resume, right?
And you put your resume on, the table. You said what?
You know, 2023 is part of his resume,
right?
2023 is part of his resume.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Also, you got to take.
They made the playoffs and they lost.
Having a resume.
No, we said Jalen Hurts. We didn't say the Eagles. We said Jalen Hurts. Like, was Jalen Hurts good in 2023?
Good enough to make the playoffs.
No, was he good? Yes or no? Was he a good quarterback? Where would you put him in top 10 in 2023? Where would you put him? Top 10, top 15?
Bro, I don't remember. I'm assuming he didn't have a monster year, but I know they made the playoffs and lost to the Buccaneers, and they didn't have AJ Brown. But I mean, they made the playoffs.
It's 2 seasons ago. You remember the All-Pro year, but you don't remember the year 2 seasons ago.
They didn't have Saquon. But let me ask you this.
They lost to Tampa Bay.
Let me ask you this.
They lost to Tampa Bay without AJ Brown.
Let me ask you this. Is a resume as impressive if you're a bus rider instead of the bus driver? Because you could win games.
If you win Super Bowl MVP, you're not a bus rider.
I mean, a lot of people have won. Eli Manning won a Super Bowl MVP. We know he didn't win the game.
Not against Patrick.
No, chill out. He won one of those games.
He won one. I heard myself.
One of those games he won. Chill out. I can't let you do that. That was a play he made. That's probably the greatest play of football. We a lot of us.
Did he make that play? Did he make the play?
He was supposed to get sacked. He was supposed to get sacked. He literally shut off like 2 defenders to make the throw. You got this.
I just think because and I'm not trying to. I'm gonna try to.
Bro, it's plenty of Super Bowl MVPs that's out there, bro. You can Joe Flacco, Nick Foles, all of them.
I understand, bro, but how did it, bro? How did Eli look when he won Super Bowl MVP? They put up 17 points. Jalen dropped 40.
Jalen
doubled him up in points.
You don't win.
Nobody does about him, bro. Nobody does about himself, bro.
No. Bro, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
In history.
I'll give you that. But at some point, you have to realize you're not winning games because of Jalen.
Yes, you are in the most important moments. Just like when we saw against Dallas, Jalen won them the game.
I would say CD lost us the game, and our defense kind of fucked it up for us. I wouldn't say y'all don't lose games because Jalen has a terrible game. If Jalen has a terrible game, y'all can still easily win that game. And you know why I know this? And you know why I know you know this? Is because 30 minutes ago on this podcast, you sat here and said, our offensive line, great. Saquon, elite. Our receivers, great. Our defensive line, great. Our DBs could be better. So you listed 4 things about y'all's team that is really top tier. And then on top of that, you want to say, oh, Jalen's top 5. Is Jalen top 5 or are y'all a top 5 team?
Jalen's top 5, bro. There's other good teams in the NFL. The Eagles aren't the only good team in the NFL.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you this. If Dak has a poor game, do you think we win a game?
Probably not, because y'all defense is terrible.
And we don't really have a run game like that. We don't have a scapegoat. We don't have something to lean on.
You know, Dak has had some loaded rosters when he first
came. He's an absent-minded.
Some loaded rosters when he first came to the NFL.
You said what?
Dak's O-line was our O-line before our O-line.
Yeah,
facts. The Zach Martin.
Our offensive line was good. It was top 3.
Y'all's defense has always been good. If you look at the Pro Bowlers that Dak has played with, y'all's rosters have been loaded.
Our defense has always been good.
They've been good enough. Dak has had all played with all pros every year, bro.
I would say this for the most part,
and has 2 playoff wins. He has 2 playoff wins.
That comes down.
Jalen had 3 playoff wins last year alone. So I don't like when we say because Jalen Hurts made all pro before Saquon got there. So I hate the narrative if Saquon's team, without Saquon, we're nothing. We made the Super Bowl without Saquon.
No, I'll give you that.
That's true.
I will say this. I think Jalen's better than Jared Goff, but I just don't like the narrative that Jalen is elite. And I think that's where you're on that hype train, which I get because you're an Eagles fan. And most Eagles fans are a little delusional. You got a little delusional sauce on you. You know what I mean? But
he has the most playoff touchdowns, rush touchdowns by a quarterback ever.
I don't like that because we all know where his touchdowns come from.
Mm-hmm.
Does it matter where they come from? Is a touchdown a touchdown?
Yes.
No.
What looks better, 50-yard touchdown or 1-yard touchdown?
Y'all are worried about how it gets done instead of the fact that it got done. Y'all care? Do y'all care about how the cake is made, or do you just want the cake?
I want to know the ingredient.
I want to know the ingredient.
I definitely want to know the ingredient.
Everybody dropping bars today. Everybody dropping bars. I love it. Yes, let's go.
I want to know the
Do not
ingredient.
care.
I want to know the
Yes,
ingredient.
I do.
And I want to know who made the cake.
I want to know the ingredients. I'm trying to know who the chef is. I need to know
Everybody dropping bars.
When you go out to eat at a restaurant, you asking who the chef is, or you just eating that shit? You ain't asking who the chef was, bro. Thanks for my food.
No, but I'm definitely looking at the menu. I'm looking at the menu, seeing what's in each item.
And then
I'm looking at the ingredients. I'm looking at the ingredients and seeing what's in each item.
When you open up that menu like this and you see what's inside of it, I see Super Bowl MVP. I see All Pro. I see. Let me finish. I ain't done yet. I see 2 times going against Pat Mahomes, the God quarterback right now. I'm playing better than him, right? I see the most rushing touchdowns in NFL history by a quarterback in the postseason. I see the only quarterback in NFL history to have 300 pass yards, 60, 70-something rush yards in a playoff game. I see so much. Jalen Hurts has, 4 or 5 years in a row with more than 10 rushing touchdowns by a quarterback, the most ever.
You keep going.
Like, come on, bro.
We know the rushing touchdowns.
I can keep going forever and ever and ever.
You really can't, though, because the rushing touchdowns are not like. You said the Russian touchdown thing 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, and that's a fraudulent stat. It's dressed
up.
You
can't keep going on and on because you said the Russian touchdowns 3 or 4 times. You said Super Bowl MVP 3 or 4 times. You said Pro Bowl. All Pro 3 or 4 times. We get it. We know.
All right, Doe. Let me ask you this: do you think? And this is just a random question. Do you think Cam Newton or Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback? And I know Jalen Hurts doesn't have a whole career worth of like a resume or work, but based off eye test, do you think Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton ever was?
My bias coming out. Cam won MVP, so Cam's a dog. I would say that, bro, when you need it the most, bro, like, I don't know any quarterbacks that I'm taking over Jalen Hurts, except for Pat Mahomes, bro. Except for Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady, bro. In the playoffs, bro, this man elevates his game. The quarterback that y'all see in the regular season, Jalen Hurts in the playoffs and Jalen Hurts in the regular season is 2 different quarterbacks.
I agree.
You know that sound like Eli Manning and Joe Flacco, right?
If you're talking, Eli Manning scored 17 points. Jalen Hurts scored 40. It's not even close.
Eli Manning didn't get a pick 6. Eli Manning didn't have a defense, have 11 sacks in the Super Bowl. You keep leaving that out.
You said 11. They did not have 11. You're crazy.
They did have like 11 sacks in the Super Bowl.
They had 11. They showed it last night.
They did not have 11. They did not have 11.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Yes, we keep trying to tell you the defense should have won a group Super Bowl MVP.
Come on, bro.
Nah, they had 6, bro.
He going to the stats.
Go check the stats.
I'm pretty they had 6 sacks. You're tripping. I know my Eagles. They had 6 sacks.
6 sacks. I'm sorry, 6 sacks, 11 QB hits. That's the number. 6 sacks, 11 hits.
Giants defense.
They moved out.
When they beat Tom Brady. How good was that defense?
The Eagles' defense is better than the Giants' defense was when Eli won that Super Bowl.
I didn't ask you that.
I said they're already good. Notice how I keep answering your questions, but you don't answer mine.
Actually, West, I don't know if they're better than. I don't know if they're better than that Giants team. That Giants defense was crazy. Mike was
That Giants secondary was not as good as the Eagles secondary. The Giants had a better defensive line.
Bro,
it depends on what you value.
17. Are y'all not hearing? Eli Manning scored 17 points.
And I seen Jalen Hurts fumble the ball in the Super Bowl and lose y'all the Super Bowl. What's the difference? Winning is winning, is it not?
The Eagles scored 40 and they took the foot off the gas.
Because the defense was balling.
Because it was a blowout.
Bro, you just keep leaving out the actual shit that happened.
And the Giants defense was balling with Eli.
Nobody disagrees.
So why did Eli only put up 17 points and Jalen put up 40?
You had a pick six. How many times do we have to keep saying that?
That is
You're adding like defensive touchdowns. You're adding like defensive touchdowns.
Come on, man.
I'm adding the fact that
you're like giving it to Jalen.
I'm adding the fact that they took the foot off the gas too. They could have put up 50.
Oh my God.
But you're not wrong about that. But you keep adding the defensive touchdowns.
Eli Manning, that's one touchdown. Eli Manning scored 17 points.
By your logic, Brad Johnson should have won Super Bowl MVP instead of Dexter Jackson.
I told you, I told you earlier, right? How many points you need to win a playoff game? 17.
How many points did you quote Eli scored? 17.
How many points you quote Eli scored?
If you need 17, if 17 is good, what's 40?
Great.
No, 40 is amazing. You keep saying it like we're not saying it's great.
It's one game. Like you keep going back to one game and one season.
Yeah. They did put up 55 in the NFC Championship game too.
And Jalen had less than 200 yards passing. So what does that tell you? Who was dominating that game? Saquon.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, we're gonna have to put a pin in it because people got errands and stuff to do. But hopefully we can do this tonight too. Hopefully we can get everybody on here tonight and really.
I'll be back tonight for sure.
Yeah, though. Keep lying on Jalen Hurts' actual resume, and we'll just keep fact checking you. It's cool, brother.
All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Like I said,
rise up tomorrow, baby.
Who that, baby? Let's get it.
I can't wait to see the Falcons.
I promise you, Michael Penix has more yards and touchdowns than Jalen Hurts.
The Falcons beat them last year, right? The Falcons beat them
in
last
their
year.
house.
Hey, Wes. Hey, Wes.
What's up?
Hey, you know who's winning the Super Bowl, right?
Not the Saints. That's for damn sure.
The Saints, baby. Who that?
Remember, though, the last time you seen the ATL, this is what y'all took. NL.
All right, man. We're gonna catch y'all.
Hey, I think I got some on my hat. Can y'all see? Do I got some on my hat?
You ain't got nothing on that hat.
NL?
Looks like some trash.
Like a Falcon to me.
Kiss the ring, baby. Kiss the ring, baby.
All right, y'all. We're gonna stream again hopefully tonight. Appreciate y'all pulling up. See y'all later. Peace.
We outie.
Back, you going out slice sad. Boy, I'm all about my bag. New drip, I grab. I just want to get my life back. There's no complaining on this.